Oh, that's not good. That could be a problem. It looks like our
Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thanks for stopping by. If this is your first time here, I'm Gary.
I'm Ransom.
And who's behind you?
Little Bear.
Little Bear. So Little Bear, hey Little Bear, can I have 5? All right, he gave me 5 just for you guys. So we are about ready to head out and do a little preview of the garden. But let me tell you, it doesn't look good, does it, Ransom? But it's time. It's time that we start getting it into shape because we need to do some spring planting. We need to plant onions, lettuce, maybe some radishes, all the good stuff for the cold weather.
I don't like radishes.
You don't like radishes? Your mom loves them. So, Ransom, you want to show them what you're going to be using? All right, let's go get it. So you guys can see we're making full use of the stroller right here. And there's no reason that Little Bear can't go out with us and do a little work in the garden. I mean, every little kid loves to be outside, especially him. So Ransom, what are you going to use? Oh, you're going to use the old wheel hoe from Haas Tools?
Yep.
All right, that's what Ransom said he's going to do a little tilling with.
Looks a little crooked.
Well, I've got something green that's a little bit bigger we might use first, okay? That's the tractor. We have an old spring plow tiller, but before we can come in here and start using it, we need to take down all of our old tomato cages, and we need to take down all of our cucumber things. Oh, look, Ransom is breaking the ground. You see those ashes I put all throughout here, Ransom?
Yeah.
So I've mixed ashes out in the garden. So this is one of the reasons I tell people, if you ever buy a farm, always ask the old farmer, whoever owned the place, where the old garden spot was. Because every year we put manure in the garden, we put rabbit manure, chicken manure, we put compost, just all kinds of stuff, and our ashes from our fire. So we put back to the soil every year. So, all right, Little Bear, what do you think? Can I have 5 again? Ah, big 5. Big 5. Big 5. All right, good job, buddy. So he enjoys really just being outside. So I'm going to come along. We're going to start taking these down. And Ransom, you going to help take them down, or are you just going to keep plowing the garden?
I'm gonna keep on plowing the garden.
All right, he's just going to keep on plowing the garden. Well, somebody's got to do the work. Work, Ransom?
Yep.
Come on, man. Join in the fun. So these tomato cages work really well. We just use 1 wire, sometimes 2, to stabilize them. Let me pull him back out of the wind a little bit. All right. And then we'll take it, pull it over, and pull that old tomato out, and go on to the next one. Nice and easy, Ransom? Okay. There you go. I bet he actually likes that.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so I'm going to keep getting to work on this. Ranger's going to come out in a minute. He was changing clothes, and he's going to help push the Little Bear around a little bit too. And we'll get this out in no time and hopefully get the tractor out next. So we had about a 30-minute break, had to change a poopy diaper, and I made some supper. Everybody ate, everybody's happy. Are you dry and clean? At 5? All right, 5. So, Ransom, we got all of our tomato cages down before we went in, but now we've got to take these down. And then Ransom said he wanted to try to use the scissors. They have little little black zip ties. It might be kind of hard, buddy. Can you do it?
Jeez. Now, squeeze down.
Yeah, squeeze down, or squeeze kind of up. Like you got leverage, now pull straight up.
Oh, I got it.
Did you get it? Yeah. Good job, Ransom. I knew you could do it. Now don't ever get your fingers in those scissors, okay? So the stroller will work handy. We've got out here. We'll just put our trash right in the bottom right there. Good job. All right, so Ransom wants to show you guys how to do the post puller. Ranger came out and took our little bear over to the trampoline. One of Bear's favorite things is the trampoline, isn't it, Ransom? He loves it, and it's a safe place because it has a net all the way around it. So Ransom, to do this, you got to put it in there, and then you got to pull down at the very end if you can. Okay, you got it. Pull. Keep pulling. Ah. Then you let it ratchet. Now pull again. One more time. Good job.
One down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, let's see how many pulls I can get this one on. You ready?
Yeah.
You gonna measure it?
Yeah.
All right, ready? 1, 2. That wasn't bad, was it?
Nope.
Ransom, we all finished?
Yeah.
All done. We got every post out of the ground, and we got them all moved over here, stacked up. Oh, I see one over there in the garden, Ransom. Way over there. Let me grab it. Or you want to get it?
I want to get it.
Ransom's a big help. He likes to pack the post. You got it? Good thing you got those strong muscles. Oh! So we picked up a little bit of trash. The wind blew in here. And I think that's going to be it for now until Cassie gets home. Ranger, what's his favorite thing about the trampoline?
Probably trying to escape.
Trying to escape? Is it a big game?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching over him while we finish the post up, okay?
Okay.
And the animals are over there whining. We already fed you! You don't get fed till tomorrow. I fed them before I went and picked the boys up today. Well, unfortunately, last night we ran out of time, and that's kind of the way we got to go nowadays. Since we have a new foster baby, things aren't always going to go as planned. Sometimes we'll be in the middle of something and we're going to need to stop because he either isn't cooperating or we just got to take care of him, and that's okay. So right now I'm going to clean the tractor off a little bit. We're going to be hooking up our spring plow tiller. We have an old tiller I got from my dad. I got to take the hay spear off, and we're going to get that hooked up to break the ground in the garden, just kind of break it up and get it ready to be tilled with our regular tiller, our hand tiller. So I've got to take some eggs to town, so let's get those loaded up, and then we'll get back to work on the garden. So there are a lot of things I have to take care of while the kids are gone to school. One of those things is delivering our eggs over to the food pantry. So today I loaded the truck up. We have got 14 dozen. That's right, 14 dozen eggs, and that is only from 1 week. So I usually try to make my run on Tuesdays because the food pantry's opened on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I feel like if I can bring them on Tuesday, then maybe they'll get the most use out of them and be able to distribute them over the next 3 days. I don't know, they might give them all out in the first hour. I have no idea. So I need to get some gas. So before we make the run to the egg drop-off, we're gonna fill the old Ford up with gas. It's time to fill up with fuel, and that means it's time to reach for my Ridge wallet. So Ridge wallet has been my go-to wallet for over a year. I love how slim it is and that it fits in my pocket, and they have all kinds of colors to choose from. So this is Mojave Tan, and there's 30 different colors, but each wallet will hold up to 12 cards. So I can easily pull out whatever card I need. Also, on the back side, it has a strap for your cash. One thing that sets Ridge apart from the competition is it has RFID blocking technology. So digital pickpocketers can't get inside your wallet, they can't get your information. Also, right now, Ridge is celebrating 11 years in business. Their 11-year anniversary sale is going on, and you can save big, up to 30% off. They also have rings up to 20% off, and they have expanded their offerings to women, so they have styles and colors that will cater more towards women. So if you're interested in a Ridge product for yourself, check out my link down in the description. That's going to be ridge.com/Walker Farm Fam. Use that link and save up to 30%. That's ridge.com/Walker Farm Fam. A big thanks to Ridge for sponsoring today's video. We got a lot of egg cartons, or at least a handful, from the food pantry. If you ever do have any egg cartons on hand, they always give them to me, which I'm super thankful for, because right now we are really going through them quickly. So I'm gonna put them over here in my little box, my little egg carton stash. And it is really windy outside, so I probably won't be talking a whole lot. But now we need to get out there, hook up the old tiller, and put it to work. Now, this tiller is not like the tine tiller that you see behind some tractors. Those cost about $2,500, maybe $3,000 for a good one. And it does break the ground, it does do a good job, but it also has some sentimental value. So I'll tell you about that after we get it tilled up.
I've been working in these fields, plowing and planting, trying to make good yields. Last year's hailstorm nearly did me in. Not much seed to fill the grain bin. My daddy was a farmer, so I followed in his shoes. Not because I had to, nah, it was something I wanted to do. There's something about the clean air and the smell of fresh dirt, and putting in an honest day of hard work. The debt goes up and the dollar goes down, but every year they put it in the ground. Willing to make that sacrifice, even though they might lose half the price. There's a line of old trucks on Main Street, headed back and forth, their beds filled with wheat. Busiest time of year this town has seen since last fall when the boys were hauling beans. The debt goes up and the dollar goes down, but every year they put it in the ground. Willing to make that sacrifice, even though they might lose half the price.
Oh, that's not good. That could be a problem. It looks like our lift arm over here on this side lost its pin, and it caused it to drop completely. So I'm gonna go ahead and lower this down and see if I can find that piece. It looks like it would have been this piece right over here, and fix that problem. If you guys remember, I had problems with the lift right after I got the tractor. It would not go up or down, so I was thinking as soon as I saw that, oh no, we have another big problem, an expensive problem, but it doesn't look like that's the case. It looks like I just lost a pin out. Vibrations of the tractor and different things will do that. So I'm gonna see if I can get this fixed real quick and finish up the job. So I use this old log to pry it over, and I was able to get it aligned back up. So right here you can see I'm ready for a bolt, but I'm trying to look for the one that came off of it, and I'm not having any luck. So if you guys can see it right now, just tell me in the comments where it's at, because I don't see it. So I'm gonna have to go search down something else to put in here. I'm sure it's buried. As soon as I get my tiller out here, my hand tiller, I'm sure I'll hit it and figure out exactly where it's at, but until then, I guess it's lost. So a lot of times, you just have to piece it together, and this is what I came up with. So, you know, maybe it'll work. One way to find out. Let's go ahead and put this thing on here. And this is just temporary anyway. We'll we'll come up with something a little better in the next couple days. Maybe go by the dealership. I'm sure this part that I need will cost, I don't know, $50, probably more than I'm going to want to pay, but that's part of life. So let's see. All right. So we got it on there. Let's see if it holds. So the ground is broken. Looks a lot better, and I'm gonna try to step in out of this wind real quick. So that wind is something else. It's pretty crazy today, and I'm glad to be out of it now, back in the shop. And the tiller, I'm gonna leave it on here one more day. I'll probably go ahead and break the ground one more time with it tomorrow before I take it off, and I'll be done with it. But you guys can see it did a great job. So like I said, I know that there are better tillers to do the job, but this tiller means a lot to me because it's sentimental. This was from my dad. So I got this tiller from my dad whenever I bought my first plot of land, my first 40 acres. I brought this tiller over. He still has one. I don't know if it was an older one or if it was my grandpa's, but he has one that he uses as well. And that's why when I hook up to this thing, I don't just think about gardening, but I also think about my dad and all the years that I spent in the garden with him. And that is probably, most likely, where my love of gardening comes from, is spending the time, the memories out in the garden. I mean, as soon as I ripped that first fresh plot of dirt and that smell, it all just hits you. It's nostalgic. So if you guys have ever been into gardening, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And this just reminds me of that a little bit, and it's priceless. So this is Tuesday night, and it's also going to be revival tonight. But before revival, Ransom actually has a scrimmage. So I'm going to go rush through, do all the chores as quickly as I can so I can be off of here in time to go make, I think Ransom and Cassie wanted smash burgers tonight, so I'm going to try to make some smash burgers before we go to the scrimmage and before the revivals. So Cassie and the kids are on their way home. Luckily, I have the Blackstone set up on the south side, like north side of the house. The south wind is blowing like crazy. So I am going to make a little bit of a twist today. I've been wanting to do it. Bacon smash burgers. So today we're going to do, I don't know, pound. This is 1.5 pounds. I don't know if we'll do all this of right bacon. And Mazzy doesn't really like burgers, hamburgers in general, so she'll enjoy the bacon. She loves bacon. So we're gonna get this bacon started. So the Blackstone has been awesome for cooking large amounts of food. Really hard to beat. All right. So the family's gonna be home anytime, so I'm gonna make these smash burgers. And we're just dropping our meat right on the grill. Let's see how many I can do at a time. I think I can do at least 4 at a time. Now. Yeah. You hungry?
Hurry up because I am hungry.
You are hungry? Heard somebody has a game tonight. Or actually, a scrimmage. Who's that? You ready for it?
Yeah.
How many points are you going to score in the scrimmage?
We have 2 good players, so probably that one.
Huh?
We're probably going to score like 15.
15?
I don't know who we're playing,
Or you think you'll score 15?
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter who you're playing. 15 is a pretty good number in baseball.
Yeah.
So.
Especially this number.
Oh, that's your number, 99? Is that what you are? Oh, they're almost there. Almost there, Ransom. I'm gonna smash them flat, okay? You gonna be my bacon taste tester?
Yep.
Alright, give me a taste test on that bacon. See if it's good.
Really greasy.
Huh?
It's really greasy.
Really greasy?
Really delicious. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Alright, I think the smash burgers are ready to turn. Give them a turn. All looking good. And then everybody, Ransom, do you want cheese on yours?
No.
Ransom, no cheese.
I don't like cheese.
He's the odd man out. So here is the finished bacon cheeseburger smash burger. Ranger, what do you think?
Good.
Good? Ransom?
Amazing.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Uh-huh.
All right. And of course, Mazzy, what are you eating?
Bacon.
You don't like cheeseburgers? Mazzy don't like cheeseburgers. All right. Well, next up, we're going to see some highlights from Ransom's game. You ready, Ransom?
Yep.
Well, today is day 3 of the garden vlog. I guess that's what we're going to call this because that's what our ultimate goal is to get our spring garden started. So I have a couple things here I'll show you guys. So these are some bunches of onions. These are white onions. And we also have, let's see, some yellow onions. And I believe I have the seeds inside for the lettuce and the radishes. A couple more things we're going to get started. So today I'm going to try to get the garden finished up on tilling as far as the tractor goes. And then hit it with the garden tiller. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. So yesterday we had quite the egg haul. Look at that. Man, some beautiful colors. I really like this new kind of olive colored egg we're getting. We're getting some different varieties on the blues, whites, lots of different brown. So I did spend about 2 hours out there mowing all the grass. And I got a lot of the purple weeds and flowers all mowed up. But let's see if this thing will start. I have not started it since last year. So I'm always interested to see how something starts after it's been a while. Choke it. Oh yeah. So the garden is tilled. That's a little hotter and a little longer than I expected, but it's finished. So I'll show you guys what we're going to be putting in there. I have some salad bowl green lettuce. These are for Cassie. Sparkler white tip radish. And then I have some mustard. I kind of like mustard to go in with the salads. And then I have some Paris Island Co. lettuce. These seeds are actually something that a subscriber sent, and I just picked these up at our local co-op. Well, somebody made it home from school. Mazzy, how was your school day?
Good.
Good. How was Little Bear's day, do you think?
I think good.
You think it was good?
He always comes home with no shoes.
He always comes home with no shoes?
Yeah.
I think it's because he takes them off at school. Hey, I got something to show you. You want to see it? Something I planted earlier? I'll show you.
Okay.
Can you take one? Do you see it? You know what kind of seed that is?
Flower.
Mustard seed.
Oh.
What is
Oh,
it?
it's a symbol of faith.
Yeah, that is a symbol of faith.
I know that.
So the Bible says in Matthew 17:20, "For truly I tell you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you."
Oh.
So, do you think you have that much faith?
I don't know.
All right. Well, there's a mountain right over there. Well, that's kind of a hill.
Throw it at it.
You gonna try it?
Yeah.
Oh, mustard seed's not very big, is it, Sissy?
Nope.
That's the whole point, I think, is you just need faith. Ransom! What are you doing? Man, Ransom's got the work pants on. He's got the Vipers on, the pit Vipers. He's out here doing a little extra tilling on the garden. You want to help Daddy plant some onions real quick?
Yeah.
Before we go to church tonight? Okay, you ready to check it out?
Yep.
All right, so this is going to be onions. You see those 3 planted right there? We're going to plant onions all the way down to here. And then, what does that say? Can you read it?
Lettuce.
Lettuce. So I already planted lettuce from here to there. And then I planted mustard.
Mustard.
Yep, mustard from here to there just a little bit. And then radishes, I planted them from here to this line. And then from here to the end of the row is going to be more onions. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
All right. You want to give it some try? Okay.
Do I dig it or just?
So just like this, just make with one finger, make you a little hole, put it down in there, and then push the dirt around. Okay? And the way we want to space them out, we want enough width so I can hoe this way, and I can put a hoe this way. Okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Is Ranger working on his school project?
Yeah.
Ranger has a school project. He's got to finish up some kind of a box he's got to make, right? Okay, about right there. Nope, this will be it. We got church tonight, remember? Go a little bit that way, right there. All right, Ransom. Good job. Got all the onions from there all the way to here. And then now we're gonna plant our second group of onions. So those were yellow onions, and these will be white onions. Which one do you like better?
White.
You like white onions better? Man, these got a lot of good roots on them. I bet these will grow fast. All right, Ransom, that's the last onion. We have all the onions planted. We have our lettuce, we have our mustard, we have our radishes, and this is all the cold stuff, Ransom. We can't grow any warm stuff like cucumbers or tomatoes or corn. It's just too cold right now. But we've got a lot of garden left to go, so we'll be planting some more stuff later on, won't we?
Uh-huh.
You want to give it a little drink real quick? Try it. Okay, a little bit closer. Just to where you're spraying the onions. There you go. So we're just going to give them a little bit of a drink and give the seeds that I already put the seeds in the ground here and mix them into the soil. And we're going to give them a little bit of a drink tonight. And maybe tomorrow we'll get some rain in a day or two to give them some real moisture. So we finally caught up with Cassie after 3 days. We've been working on the garden and doing stuff with the kids, and you have not blessed us with your presence until now. But she's a busy lady. So you guys might not know this, but anytime you get a new placement of a foster child in your home, a lot of times that child is in your home for a reason. They may not have been taken care of.
They're always in your home for a reason.
Well, they may not have been taken care of the best. So whenever we get a new child in our home, we try to do everything, meaning lots of extra doctor appointments and stuff.
Eyes checked, teeth checked, health checked, all the things checked.
Everything checked. So some good news. We don't talk too much about it, but we do have some good news. Our little bear does not need any
classes. So Ransom got glasses when he was 16 months old. He was still in foster care then. And so ever since then, I didn't realize how bad Ransom's eyes were because he was born that way and he had adjusted and adapted. So ever since then, I think it's so important to get kids' eyes checked because you just never know. So check that off the list. Eyes, good.
Yep. Even at a really young age, they can give them glasses, and they look really cute when they do have glasses on.
Yeah, they do.
So other than that, Cassie has been planning a upcoming basketball
3-on-3
tournament.
3-on-3 benefit basketball tournament for a teacher at our school. If you follow us on Catching Up with the Walkers, we've been talking and asking you to pray for our friend Stacy. So she has been diagnosed with a form of brain cancer. She is going through treatment. She's doing amazing. We are planning a benefit tournament to help her and her family with some financial costs. And I'm going to be playing in it. Gary thinks it's a bad idea, but I'm going to be playing in it. So
Cassie's prone to getting hurt, by the way.
So I'm doing couch to baller. If you know anything about running, there's couch to 5K. Like literally, I just lay on the couch and then I want to run a 5K. Tell me what to do. So I haven't played basketball in a while, so I made this new thing called couch to baller. And I'm going to be ready to ball on April 6th.
All right.
So if you are local and you enjoy basketball, come play. If you are local and you want to get some good food, come support the concession. And if you're local and you want to come watch and see if Gary's right and I get hurt, or I'm right and I don't, join us April 6th.
And I'll be making breakfast burritos, hamburgers. There'll be pulled pork. There's going to be all kinds of food. So
baked goods.
Come try it out. And
yeah. They're a sweet, precious, godly family, and we want to support them. So if you guys check out our Facebook, Instagram, things like that, we'll be posting flyers for it. I'll probably even put it on our YouTube community page. That way, if anyone wants to support them, you can. So you guys look out for that. And also, before we end the video, a big thanks to Ridge for sponsoring today's video. You guys, if you're interested in a Ridge product, check out the link down in the description. It's one of my favorite colors for things like that. I like that. Don't they call it like a desert tan or something? Cassie wanted me to find a truck that color. I know. I was going to say one day I'm going to own a vehicle this color, but... Well, until then, you can get a Ridge wallet. So thank you guys so much for following along with our garden. We got it started. Hopefully, it'll grow now. Grow, grow, grow. Hope you have a great day, and God bless. We love you guys.